Hey everyone, welcome to Storytime with Spidey. I know it's a little bit later than usual, but what can I say? I got tangled up in my own web of responsibilities. Who do we have joining us already? Tony Prince. Hi there, welcome. Okay, today I want to talk to you about some of the superheroes that are, well, not me. And two in particular that are similar but not quite the same. Because I've been asked a lot of questions about certain things like, why am I not in the Justice League movie? Why is Batman not with the Avengers? Well, long story short, me and the Avengers live in one universe, and Batman, the Justice League, and all those guys live in a different universe. And for the most part, we can't go where they are, and they can't come to us most of the time. Every now and then there's a little exception. Like there was this one time here when I teamed up with Superman. And I'll share that one with you on a later date. But the people that tell my stories are called Marvel Comics. I'm sure you've all heard of Marvel. You see that big logo at the start of the movies. And the Justice League, Batman, Superman, and all of those guys, they are told by DC. Now, some people think that the Marvel heroes are better, some think that the DC heroes are better. It's okay to like both. It's also okay to have a preference, one that you like more than the other. What's not okay is to get mad at someone because they like one better than you do or something like that. That's nothing to fight about. People are going to like different things. That's why we have different things for everyone to enjoy. But on that note, I want to talk to you about this guy. I know it's reversed, but it's the Flash. We know the Flash. The guy, he wears the red and gold suit with the lightning bolts on it and leaves a streak of lightning behind him. And his real name is Barry Allen. He was hit by lightning and fell into a rack of chemicals which changed his body kind of like the way the spider bite changed me. Let's see here. There he is, right there, the Flash. Now, in his universe, in the DC universe, he's called the fastest man alive. Now, in the Marvel universe, we actually have a guy who is similar to him, which I break out the Marvel Encyclopedia for you there. We turn all the way back here, and we have Quicksilver. Now, I have been asked many times which one is faster, the Flash or Quicksilver. Now, Quicksilver's name is Pietro Maximoff. He is what we call a mutant. That means that he was born with, well, traits that caused him to develop powers. It's kind of like the heroes that you may have heard of, the X-Men. You have Storm, whose trait gave her control of the weather. You have Wolverine, who has those big scary claws at the back of his hands. And Quicksilver's mutation caused him to develop the power of speed. And people ask me a lot, who's faster, the Flash or Quicksilver? Here's the deal. The Flash tunes into this energy field called the Speed Force. Now, you may notice that when you see him running, he's always leaving those streaks of lightning behind him. That's because he's channeling the Speed Force when he runs, and he can draw from the Speed Force to make himself even faster. as fast as he needs to be to handle the situation. So, in his world, there's basically no limit to his speed. He can get as fast as he wants, as fast as he needs to. Quicksilver doesn't have that. He is just running off of his own mutation. Now, he's still faster than me. He's still faster than a speeding bullet. But in the Flash's world, he would never, ever catch up to him, because he cannot tap into the Speed Force, and the Flash can use it all he wants. Now, if the Flash were to come over to our world, he would be cut off from the Speed Force. It doesn't exist where we are. So then he would only have the speed that was in his body. And with nothing to draw on, Quicksilver would outrun him. So the answer to the question of who's faster, Flash or Quicksilver, it depends on where they are. There's a thing called home field advantage, and it really applies in this case. Flash has it in his world, Quicksilver has it in ours. And that's just a fun little fact that I thought you might like to know about different heroes. And like I said, if you look at us Marvel guys and you look at the DC guys, you'll see that there are things that a lot of us have in common. Like, we have ones who are really strong like they do. We have ones who are really fast like they do. But we're all still different. And as I was saying before, different is okay. I just remembered I was reminded of something a few minutes ago. The story that I read from yesterday, Despicable Me. In case you have not seen the movie, chances are you have access to all those cool little streaming services, so you should really check it out. It's a fun movie, and it's a great story about growth. For those of you who missed it, it showed how a man who was thinking selfishly and thinking evil learned how to love and fill that hole in his life with that. And that's really all I have. That's all our time for today. Hope you enjoyed learning about Flash and Quicksilver. Maybe you can look into some comics and learn more about those guys. So, until next time, Excelsior!
Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud. He's a radioactive bud.